Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So for today's video, we're going to be doing this really cute yellow eye look. You guys are not going to believe how easy this look is. Like, anybody could do this look. It's easy, trust me. For this look, I actually used the new Colourpop Honey palette. This is what the front of the palette looks like. It's so pretty, and I was so impressed with what the palette looks like. So pretty. I'll show you guys up close so you can see a little bit better. It has beautiful yellow shades. This pressed glitter right here is what I'm wearing on my eyelid. It's absolutely stunning. I actually only used it with the setting spray and it worked really well, so I'm very pleased about that. The only thing that I wish this palette had is a white shade or like a brow bone highlight, which it doesn't have, which I have to go into another palette for my brow bone highlight and for my inner corner. But nonetheless, it's a great palette. It blended really well, and for $12 you cannot go wrong. So if you guys were thinking about picking up this palette, I definitely recommend it. I think it's so good. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling because I feel like my intros have been very long. So if you guys would like to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. All right, so jumping right into this palette, look how pretty it is. The yellows in here, I know I want to use this one right here. Okay, so we're gonna start off, I don't know, you know what, I'm gonna go in with the shade Stinger. That's this one right here. It's like a neutral shade. It's the only nude, well, these two down here are kind of neutral, but I'm gonna go into Stingray, and I'm taking this on a fluffy brush. Let's see. So I'm going to put this right into the crease. You don't have to be precise where you're placing this because this is just our transition shade. I could never say that. Transition shade. Get it together. Okay, anyway, y'all know what I was trying to say. So I'm going to put this right in the crease. I'm going to do it on the other side as well. I'm actually going to take the same brush and I'm going to go into the shade Sweet Spot. This one right here. And I'm taking that same fluffy brush because, girl, my brushes is dirty. Dirty. So we're going to keep that same brush, and I'm going to put this in the crease as well, just on top of that Stingray shade, because this one's a little more vibrant, and I know I want the whole eyelid to be yellow, so I'm just starting off in the crease, but eventually we're going to put it all over the lid, but we're going to use a different brush for that. Okay, so we used Stinger and we used Sweet Spot. Actually, I'm going to take Sweet Spot on a flat brush if I can get this brush cleaned. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention this. I think I mentioned this before. This is a color switch. This thing saves my life. So basically all you do is, see, like this brush has purple on it, so you just take your color switch and you rub your brush in there, and do you see that? It literally just takes off all the eyeshadow that's left on that brush, so you're able to switch and use another shade without having to completely clean your brush. It's kind of a good thing because you can use the same brush for different shades, but then it's a bad thing if you're like me and then you go like weeks without washing your brush because lazy. Okay, anyway, we're gonna go back into the shade Sweet Spot with this flat brush, and we're gonna put this on the eyelid. Oh my god, are you guys seeing that? That is so pigmented. Wow, these are really pigmented. Like, what? The only thing with this palette is that there isn't like a white shade that we could put on our brow bone, but I think I can make this one work. This is the shade Sunburst. Let me swatch it for you guys. Maybe not. That's like really yellow. Okay, so that's the only downside. I'm gonna have to get a brow bone highlight from another palette. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna wipe this right now. Okay, I really want to use, actually I'm gonna go in with another yellow but with a smaller brush, something like this, and I'm gonna go into the shade Oh Behave. That's cute. That's real cute. And I'm gonna apply this in the crease. See if it'll deepen it up a little bit. This palette is beautiful. Look at that. Wow. I love this. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back in with that flat brush. And I'm gonna take the shade Sweet Spot again, just to put it back on the lid because clearly it got lost. So we're just gonna pack that back on. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Dewy Set Setting Spray to spray my brush so we can apply that Palooza shade. I'm gonna dip into the shade first because I think this is a... Oh, I almost took the whole thing out the pan, man. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty. That is glitter. Okay. So I sprayed that. Let's pack it on. Oh my god. What? This is such an easy look. There's no cutting the crease here. There's no precision, no nothing, girl. It's literally just applying shadows and blending them out. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just to blend everything out, I'm gonna go back in with that yellow shade and I'm gonna blend up here. Right near my brow bone. So for my top lashes, I'm going to be using this. This is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. If you guys have not tried this mascara, you can find it at Ulta. It's amazing and it's like $3.99, $2.99, around that price point. Like, it's a steal and it's really, really good. So just letting you know for the next time you're at Ulta. So I'm going to use my Batty Bee lashes today because I'm feeling bougie today. So we're going to put on some big old lashes today. So lashes are on. And while those are drying, I'm going to let them dry because I can feel the tackiness and I hate that. So I'm going to let that dry. We're going to put on our blush and highlight in the meantime. So for blush today, I'm using one of my all-time favorites. This blush is a OG blush. This is the Milani Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. I swear by these. These are beautiful. They give you such a nice luminosity to the skin without looking glittery. This is what the shade looks like. I love this shade. I feel like this shade goes with everything. Everyone knows what this highlight is, so I'm taking this highlight. It's hot. And I'm going to dip my brush in there. This is actually not the Anastasia brush. This is a Milani all over blending brush, but doesn't it look like the Anastasia one? The resemblance is crazy and it works really well. So I'm going to apply this to my cheeks. The usual. Oh, girl. Look at that. So next I'm going to take this. This is my Tarte. It's called Fake Awake. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see. But the pencil looks like this. There you go. Focus. Thank you. So this is the Tarte Fake Awake. I love to put nude eyeliner in my waterline. It's either I'm wearing a colored liner or I'm wearing nude. I don't do black eyeliner that often. I just don't like it on myself unless I'm doing in like a really deep smoky eye, but I would much rather prefer like a black brown than an actual black eyeliner. I just don't like the intensity of black, so If you guys are like me and you've been looking for a really good nude eyeliner, this one's really good. One eye with the nude liner, one eye without. It just opens your eyes, gives you that brightness. I love it. Gonna apply it to the other eye. Now that we have that, we can finish up our lower lash line. So we're gonna go back into the Honey palette, of course, because what else would we be using? And I'm gonna go into the shade, we're actually gonna go into the same shade. So I'm gonna go into that shade Stinger again, this shade right here. But we're gonna use a pencil brush, so a brush like this, a very small, precise brush. I'm gonna dip right into that shade, tap off the excess, and I'm gonna run it on the lower lash line. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a small blending brush again, and I'm gonna go into Oh Behave. We're gonna pack that on, dust it off, and we're gonna run that on the lower lashes. We're gonna go into this palette, the James Charles palette, and I'm gonna take the white shade in here because I like the white shade in here. So I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I'm gonna put this on my brow bone, and then we're gonna take this shade up here for our inner corner highlights. So let's do it. This chair is really pissing me. This chair is really pissing me off. Yes, that was the pop that we were missing. Now I'm gonna take, I need a smaller brush. I'm gonna take this brush here. I'm gonna go back in with my color switch because we used a yellow eyeshadow for this. I'm gonna spray my brush. And I'm gonna go into that gold champagne shade in the James Charles palette, and we're gonna put that in the inner corner. Lower lashes are done. We're gonna let that dry. We're gonna do our lips. So I'm gonna go in, of course. You guys are gonna get tired of seeing this lip liner, but I love it. So we're gonna go in with this lip liner. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Cocoa Collection, and this lip liner is called Handbag Ho. I'm gonna go in with Allergic to Bullshit. This is Kylie's liquid lipstick from the Cocoa Collection as well. It's just a nude color, like a peachy nude. I'm gonna put my hair back again one more time to apply setting spray. I always spray first because y'all never know. Sometimes these setting sprays be disrespectful and they just be spitting at you. So you gotta first. I literally just bathed myself in that. Alright guys, so this is the finished look using the Colourpop Honey palette. My overall review, I really love it. I think it's worth the money. For $12, you cannot go wrong. So I would pick it up. I definitely see myself using this again. I think it's such a pretty palette. Like, I'm looking at it in the viewfinder and wow. I'm a makeup hoarder, but I'm so glad that I got this palette. So yeah, if you guys would like to see any more looks with this palette or any of the other Colourpop monochromatic palettes, then let me know because I basically have them all and I would not mind doing that for you guys. All the products on my face and the products that I use besides the palette will be down below in the description bar, and then for the palette I will put the link to the Colourpop website. That way if you guys wanted to purchase it, you can just hit the link down below and it'll take you straight to the palette. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna leave that as well down below in the description bar. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.